definitely not letting me go. And I don't know why. Now it's letting me go. Beautiful. Um, this. Um, um, Thumbnail. I apologize to anybody who has to see this. I am getting back to this whole process. I don't need to do this on here, but I have chosen that is all right. There. Then this. Save it. Send it. And this is why I need to start streaming stuff made so I can do all of this without anybody having to watch me be a mess and fumble all over myself. Uh, that's okay. Great. All right. I think I'm good. Beautiful. All right. So today is Neverness to Everness, which is, I'm not going to lie, not my favorite name of a game I've ever heard. But this is supposed to be GTA Gotcha. I haven't played Gotcha in a minute. Last time I did was Wuthering Waves, and it was a good time. I enjoyed the game. I just kind of fell off for a little bit doing other things, and this one kind of piqued my interest for a long time. But that being said, I do want to kind of have an idea about what I'm getting into. So I'm going to try and at least at first watch an individual who I have watched a lot of their videos back when I was playing Gotcha more regularly. I was always watching Brax do it, and I know he put out a beginner's guide to this, and I would like to see what the deal is kind of going into this and um not have to. One second. Up. And not have to not have to not have to go in without any kind of idea of what I'm doing, what's going on, or anything else with that. And I just want to make sure that I am fully prepped going that I am doing the things I need to be doing. Fully prepped going to pop out and doing fully things I need to be doing. Fully prepped going to pop out and doing fully things I need to be doing. Here, fully prepped going to pop out and doing fully things I need to be doing. Here, fully prepped going to pop out and doing fully things I need to be doing. Here, fully prepped. All right, perfect. Set up to good. I need to be doing. We are going to fully prepped. All right, perfect. Set up to good. I need to be doing. We are going to fully prepped. All right, perfect. Set up to good. I need to be doing. we are going to there we go. All right, and then we're gonna pull up this and start watching. Well, we're gonna get going on this. See what's going on in this game. See whether or not there's anything in particular that I need to know about what's going on here, and make sure that we're going to this prepared fully. So here we are.
This is Neverness to Everness, a gacha game that's just released, so full of things to do that you might just be driven to insanity trying to comprehend all of it. In NTE, you can fish, play Tetris, steal a car, beat up pedestrians on the sidewalk for looking at you funny, rob people, get sent to the 10th circle of hell, and more. And because of that, I thought it'd be a good idea to make a video that explains the incredible amount of menus you see in front of you right now, in an easier to...
The menu thing is going to be the big test of my patience here. Menus are going to be a whole thing. There's all that stuff sounds great. The potential of just having to deal with 9,000 menus. This is 100% why I'm going to try and watch
it. It's an idea so good that I'm getting paid to do it. So thank you Hata Studios for sponsoring this video. And by the end of it, hopefully you'll have learned how to buy out every Subway franchise location in town and run them like the Navy, beat up minimum wage workers on the road, and to make your living space not just a house, but a home. My name is Braxophone, but you can call me Brax, and this is my beginner's guide for Neverness to Everness. When jumping into the game for the first time, you're introduced to the city of Heather, Cleveland, Ohio, a stunning walkable paradise full of cherry blossoms, trams, and roaming biker gangs trying to shank you for petty cash. You might notice that you can't do literally anything yet, and that's because you need to focus on the first subject of this video, your hunter level, and also your appraisal level, but they go hand in hand. If you're familiar with other gacha games, this system is your account level, and your appraisal level is essentially your world level. If you're unfamiliar with gacha games, what that means is you basically need to level up your hunter level as much as possible, or else you won't be able to go do anything in the game because these levels dictate your progression and how much of the game you're able to access. Now I know what you're thinking. Brax, if I don't get to fishing right now with my hot wife, I'm going to end up on the news. No worries. The best way to level up your hunter level is just to play the game and have fun. It's kind of obvious, but it's the same answer for literally every beginner's guide I've ever put out, so I don't really know what you want from me. The quickest and easiest way to level up your hunter level is...
I'm gonna be honest. If it's that simple and it's not a absolute just crazy grind of like having to do obscene things that are gonna just make you want to just drop the game, I'm down for it. I'm hoping that the next bit of this that he's going to get into is definitely not going to be something that sounds just like the biggest slog ever, because this may be a very short-lived thing if I have to go through another absolute grind just to even play the game. That's just the truth of it.
To do the main story quest and to do side quests, since there's an overwhelming abundance of those. When you inevitably get level locked for a quest, that's when you can open up your handy exploration guide and kind of follow that like a literal Bible, completing those objectives to not only earn XP for your hunter level, but also other useful goodies, currency, goods to level characters, upgrade materials, etc. While you're doing your exploration guide, you can also do anomaly commissions, which are kind of like mini boss battles sitting around the map that give you really good rewards and have XP tied to how difficult they are. And as you level up and play through the game more, you'll be able to take on more difficult anomaly commissions. Your appraisal level, the second level that you see when you press escape, is directly tied to your hunter level, only increasing by 1 once you reach hunter level 10, 20, 30, 40. You get the picture. It's essentially like your world level in other gachas. At certain hunter levels, like 20, 40, and 50, you have to complete a quest to continue leveling up. And once you level up, you actually...
I won't lie. Just a brief point here is...
world level in other gachas. At certain hunter levels, like 20, 40, and 50.
Like...
world level in other gachas. At certain hunter levels, like 20, 40, and 50, you have to complete a quest to continue leveling up. And once you level up, you actually get access to higher tier rewards for spending your stamina, which I'll get into in a moment. As your appraisal level gets higher though, the world will also get more difficult, and once you reach level 3 for appraisal level, you can change which appraisal level you want to explore the world at, meaning that instead of those bikers putting up a fight against you, you can literally atomize them. When you feel like you've done as much as you reasonably can in the exploration guide, you can also get XP by running around the map and finding anomaly zones, where you can spend your daily stamina on upgrade materials and XP. As a beginner, I'd honestly recommend this one on the map up here next to where you first start the game, called Houdini's Magic Stage. It'll give you XP for your hunter level, but also it will grant you some XP for your characters, their weapons, and beetle coins, which will allow you to progress your characters even further. You also have the option to spend double your stamina in an anomaly zone for double the rewards, so if you're just trying to get through your dailies pretty quickly, you can run this 3 times and get double the rewards every time. If you want the easiest way to find things to spend stamina on, go to your exploration guide and go.
This is probably gonna matter. It's gonna matter, and I won't lie, my eyes
allow you to progress your characters even further. You also have the option to spend double your stamina in an anomaly zone for double the rewards, so if you're just trying to get through your dailies pretty quickly, you can run this 3 times and get double the rewards every time. If you want the easiest way to find things to spend stamina on, go to your exploration guide and go down 2 tabs to the middle one, and you'll be able to find your XP and beetle coins, ability upgrades, arc ascensions, and literally everything else that you can go spend your stamina on. In the console tab of that same menu, you'll find all of the cartridge options, and cartridges are basically just your gear pieces for different characters. I would recommend not farming those until you can get the gold tier ones from using your stamina, since the game will give you a bunch of free lower tier ones that you can use until you do finally hit that level. For now, I just...
As usual, these things will give you a lot of reasons to waste your money, waste your time, waste your everything. So, yeah, I mean, it's just
focus on leveling up your characters and their weapons and equipping whatever free gear that you get. And if you ever don't know what you need to upgrade a character, it will be in the character menus. If you click on the missing item that you have, you can actually see a drop down that will take you exactly where you need to go. For more XP, there's also this beautiful lady's house. If you ever see a raven around the city and you collect them, you can bring them to the witch, and she'll give you a ton of rewards, including hunter XP. She'll also grant you a buff every day if you want, and trust me, you want. And just to add this on, don't forget to really look through all of the UI. She'll also grant you a buff every day if you want, and trust me, you want. And just to add this on, don't forget to really look through all of the UI and menus that you can. There are rewards and hidden bonuses everywhere. They're like bugs on the bottom of a log in the woods, and when you lift it up, it's like, wow, look at all those cool bugs. I don't really know where I was going with that. Now, the real 2000 IQ Light Yagami role players that watch my channel might have noticed that there's not 1, but 2 different bars for stamina. That's because this stamina bar is related to the City Tycoon system, which is basically a menu that lets you do all of the stuff that the main focus of the game actually is. Not to say that the combat or story isn't cool, but I can play Mahjong, legally not Tetris, work for DoorDash, and race sick cars that I stole from some schmuck who just finished paying it off. And I think that's way cooler. Anyways, your City Tycoons panel lets you do all of these fun things for various special rewards, like fawns, which are basically the currency that you spend not on characters in this game. But each time you do any of those activities that I mentioned before, you spend about 5 city stamina points to claim bonus rewards, meaning that you can only collect so many of those rewards every week before the old ball and chain wants you to spend time with the kids and rekindle the relationship. What you really need to focus on in the City Tycoon panel is leveling it up to reap the rewards that you can actually get, which include an incredible amount of hunter level XP. The second thing you need to focus on is your cafe management system, and what's special about these cafes is that they work around the clock in the background, earning you a passive income.
Dude,
and you can use this currency to buy really useful stuff later on in the game,
is like one of the things that like
better
kills me
upgrades for your
sometimes.
cafes to earn more money. Starting on this as soon as you possibly can means getting ahead on earning more money and sets you up in the future to unlock better menu items faster. Also, as a tip, don't worry too much about restocking an item for 24 hours because you'll unlock new menu items pretty dang quick. So stocking up for just 4 hours and coming back when you've unlocked a better menu item is a little bit better for your progression, unless you really just feel like letting your cafe work in the background for you as long as possible. It's kind of literally your retirement. The more money you put in as early as you can, the better. Do you think we'll make it to retirement age? Aside from that existential crisis, the City Tycoon panel also allows you to buy property and cars. You can live out your wildest dreams by role-playing as BlackRock Coffee, buying up properties no one will ever get to live in, and artificially raising the price of housing around you. Actually, inside of these properties you can place down anomaly furniture, which can give you really good buffs or items, or buffs and items. For example, there's a piece of furniture furniture that reduces your character's stamina cost when you're climbing, or a piece of furniture that increases your character's crit damage. Keep this furniture stuff in mind because I'm going to mention some of them later that are kind of broken and really useful to start working towards as soon as you can. As for the cars that you buy,
this sounds overwhelming. I'm sure it's not going to feel like super crazy, but like listening to all this sounds overwhelming.
Grind as soon as you can. You'll only need to work 80 hours a week at your minimum wage job to be able to afford one. Now, one thing that makes NTE completely unique from the other gacha games on the market is exploration, which seems redundant because every 3D gacha game has exploration to some extent, but this one is different.
Is like, is this gonna be just like a job to stay with? And I think that's like when I kind of fell off for a lot of them. Like, I liked having some tasks and some dailies and stuff, but like, man, if you just you feel like if you're just one day off that you just went ahead and sent it. And when I fell off, because I played both Honkai and Wuthering Waves, I'd say those were the two I put the most time into. And like, once you start like missing a day or two and you like feel like you're like off, like, dude, you just go like, what's the point? And so big concern for me is just whether or not that's something that's going to continue or that's something that's going to happen with this. Just off the rip, I don't know if it will. It could feel relatively sustainable and like it's not that big of a deal, but off rip, and it's a lot of stuff. But you're not going to get bored,
because
that's for
in
sure.
a city,
Or you're not going
use
to run out of things to do, I guess.
Accumulate to explore the map a whole lot faster. The moment you buy your first car, I'd honestly recommend taking a moment to go around unlocking all of the Wordheimer towers. They're basically just your standard Ubisoft towers. Walking up to them gets rid of the fog of war on the map and lets you see more points of interest. In between unlocking these towers, also make sure to walk up to as many of these phone booths as you can, because they all unlock fast travel spots for you to get around the map a whole lot faster. A lot of the main missions that you do have moments where you need to walk to a place that's like 500 meters away to get to the next objective. So having as many of these as you can unlocked just makes things go by way faster. While you're exploring, you might do a bit of crime, just like a little bit. If you're anything like me, you fat-fingered your mouse button and attacked a bunch of innocent civilians. Regardless, committing crimes will raise your warrant value. And if you keep committing crimes, you'll eventually become wanted. There are ways to get rid of your warrant value, like evading the cops for long enough, or getting a special piece of furniture in one of your properties that exonerates you for some reason. If all of that fails and you're caught while wanted, you'll be sent to prison, where you can then either...
Yo, you can go to jail in this? That's wild. That's wild. I did not think this was gonna have a prison aspect to what you're doing, bro. That's crazy.
Serve out your sentence normally, pay a fine, or participate in like 4 to 5 different paths to escape from prison. The one you'll probably encounter first is digging through the wall in your prison cell with a spoon. It's kind of just set up that way for you to find it super easy. Like, nice paper covering, guys. Yeah, no one's ever gonna notice this massive hole in the wall. If you escape from prison, though, you do have a real punishment, and that is watching this 15-minute unskippable boat cutscene as you return to the mainland. When you do escape, you'll be pleasantly surprised that this is considered a daily event, with items that you can pick up in prison not respawning should you be sent back. The rewards are cool. You get a magazine, some currency, and a cool prison outfit that you can't get anywhere else, but otherwise you can avoid going to prison unless you really feel like it. Now, the past 2 sections of this video were kind of lumped together as one, but that's because for this game, I honestly think that
like, you should want to not go to prison. Like, you that should be a desire, is like not go to jail, right? Like, that's not an unheard of concept in this whole thing, is to just not go to prison. So I'm down with it not being a super profitable thing to do. Maybe like a one-timer, and rest of the time is just a time-gated punishment. So
this next section, the combat, really isn't all that important compared to how you can explore the world. Don't get me wrong, this combat is fun. It's a 4-character team system. Each character has a basic attack, an ability, and an ultimate. The game encourages you to hot swap characters during combat, which is marked by a little glowing QTE effect around the character portraits while you're fighting. Where the combat gets complicated, though, is when you delve into character elements and the way each character interacts with their cycle reactions, which is a complementary effect from other characters on the team. I'm not going to get too deep into it because, to be honest, this video would be like an hour hour long, but what you need to know for now is that you'll want to try and build your team around these cycle reactions with each other. By clicking the solid/damage button in the character menu, you can see which abilities interact with each element. The more you can chain together in a single team, the better. Now, of course, since this is a gacha game, nobody wants to look at the default characters when there are incredible personalities that you can pull for. Being honest, there's not a whole lot of characters in the game right now. There's enough to have a good starting variety, don't get me wrong, but if you're looking for some sort of meta character that's going to plow through all mobs and complete the story in 2.2 seconds, a world record pace, that isn't happening. This game just came out, guys. Give it like 2 minutes. Regardless, everyone is decently strong in combat. I'd struggle to find a character that's just outright weak, honestly. If you really want a recommendation for a character that's a good heavy hitter, though, Kong is a great S-rank pick, and I am 100% sure I just butchered that name. Admittedly, he's a little hard to understand. His style of attacking revolves around power wards that each have special effects. The TLDR is you just want to stack these wards as fast as you can to deal the most damage. Another amazing character is Chiz, which you meet early on in the story in a required quest where she signs you up for a predatory high interest rate loan. She's a completely free S-rank character that the game just throws at you along with her weapon, and they give you all of her copies and her weapon copies. She actually ranks insanely high on the DPS charts, and I would highly recommend using her. The Rado character not only is a top tier DPS right now as well, and she's also super adorable, so you can't really go wrong with her if you manage to get her. She also makes exploration significantly easier, but for those of us who get motion sick, maybe she's actually not the best option. For support characters, unfortunately, the Child is a powerful S-rank buffer. But if you don't want to play as a newborn, you can use Haniel, who's an A rank with team-wide attack buffs and won't be too difficult to get her max copies. Now, since this game revolves more around the open world exploration and the tycoon system than the combat, though, I think one of the best characters a beginner could invest in is Hathor, whose name I also probably mispronounced. When I mentioned earlier that certain characters have really useful quality of life effects for your cafes and furniture buffs, I was really just talking about Hathor. She's a strong character being an...
They're putting a little much on the... I'm just gonna be honest. There's a lot of excess movement going on there. Not needed. Appreciate it, but we can calm down. I think we can. I think we get it. I think we get it.
S-rank and all, and she does great in combat, but she shines with her abilities for your cafe, and especially a piece of furniture that she exclusively unlocks in one of your properties. This hamster ball is a piece of
She is fine, like just saying.
Furniture that allows you to get modules for the upgrades in your console on each character. I'll explain what I just said in a second, but these are incredibly useful upgrade materials, and you can invest in this hamster ball to the point that it's spitting out S-rank gear for your characters, all because you decided to pick Hathor. And no, I'm not biased at all. Real-based Brags heads will know that nothing truly beats ignore.
All right, see, this is what I'm saying. Now I'm biased for who I would like.
Me and using whatever characters you think are hot. I mean, whatever characters you like. Also, watching all of my videos on repeat in a playlist, yeah, real-based Brags heads do that too. To encourage your exploration of the world and get you a bit more immersed in these characters that you can bond with, this game has a lot of different skins that you can unlock. Not even just for the characters, but for your glider and the vehicles you purchase as well. I'm sort of just shoving this in here as a fun fact because this is about the best place that I can put it, but you can unlock skins for certain characters by leveling up your bond with them, purchasing them using in-game currency, or by getting arrested and escaping with your prison jumpsuit on. Not every single character has a skin, not to complain about the usual suspects getting skimpy skins, but all I'm going to say is Hata Studios is missing out on the hypothetical trillions from the women and furry markets. Furry husbando Skia gets holster jiggle physics. Meanwhile, Juyan gets, good lord, I need that on my fridge. I mentioned the console earlier before I got sidetracked by talking about leggings, but to explain, it's part of the upgrades and gearing that you can do for your characters. It's all a bit complicated, but it's actually one of the coolest parts of the game in my opinion, and a pretty innovative way for a gacha to handle character leveling and gear progression.
No. That's a self-discipline. Juyan's loungewear, though looks simple, was carefully tailored by a designer. Breathe in, breathe out, stretch your body, let your mind find peace. I'm gonna just say this right now. There's no peace to be had. This image. There is no peace to be had there. There's no peace.
Good lord, I need that on my fridge. I mentioned the console earlier before I got sidetracked by talking about leggings, but to explain, it's part of the upgrades and gearing that you can do for your characters. It's all a bit complicated, but it's actually one of the coolest parts of the game in my opinion, and a pretty innovative way for a gacha to handle character leveling and gear progression. Your console is like a Game Boy, and you fill it with Tetris pieces, and those Tetris pieces align for you to get whole set bonuses, and honestly, yeah, I just think it's really cool. They have a lot of room to grow with this. Early on in the game, you could just use general stats like attack and stuff on attack scaling characters, and try not to think about it too much. Every single character in late game is probably gonna have a different build, but a good rule of thumb in gacha games is anything that increases the amount of damage that you're doing on characters that scale with that sort of damage is going to be good. Along with your console, which handles upgrading your character's attributes like HP defense and whatever else is on your screen, you have arcs, ascension paths, and esper abilities. The weapons your characters use are all called arcs, and you get these either as rewards from playing through the game, completing anomaly missions, or through pulling on the gacha. Of course, these weapons have rarity values of their own, just like the characters B, A, and S. Higher rarities are majority of the time going to be better weapons. Each of these weapons also comes with their own set of special effects and buffs, generally getting better with higher rarities. And I think the best part of the arc system is that NTE can now have literally any weapon usable in the game. You can have a scythe in one hand and nunchucks in the other, and it totally makes sense. You also collect quite a few arcs as you complete the anomaly side missions, and especially when you pull, so make sure to really look through these to make sure you've got the best ones that you can be using on your current character. Your esper abilities are just the abilities that you use in combat, and this screen here lets you upgrade not only those, but also your somewhat hidden support ability. However these want to be leveled is going to be dependent on the character, but overall you're probably going to be leveling most of them for most characters. In the same vein, a pretty cool thing this game does is let you choose which upgrade you get when you get duplicates of the same characters. It's called Awakening in NTE, and normally in gachas to fully max out a character, you need to pull 6 or 7 of the same character in a row and slowly unlock each node to upgrade your character. The way NTE does it is instead letting you choose the upgrades that you want the moment you get a dupe. Let's say you pull duplicates of Mint, for example, and you go to your Awakening menu. Here you can click and read what each one of these upgrades does, and then choose the one that you want the most, and you can actually change it at any time. This is such an incredible addition to this game, and I only hope that more gacha games decide to do this in the future. It is nice because like sometimes it really gives you so much freedom.
Like straight up, sometimes your copies like absolutely just have like they have versions of these that are just it's like good, kind of useless, super useless, better, and then going from there. What's up, Master Roka? How you doing, bro? We're just sitting here. We're sitting here learning about anime women getting ready to, you know, commit crimes and so on.
This is such an incredible addition to this game, and
going down the gacha rabbit hole again.
Decide to do this in the future because it really gives you so much freedom for leveling your characters. I've talked enough about it throughout the video, and to get the best weapons and characters, you're gonna have to interact with it. So let's talk about the gacha.
Chilling.
Looking at
I'm
any
figuring
spreadsheet from Reddit
out what I need to do before I
but
completely
NTE's
just
gacha is pretty straightforward from the way that I understand things. The gacha in this game is called Scarborough Fair, a Monopoly board type game where each square is an item that you can get once you land on it. Each pull of this gacha allows you to roll a dice. You move that many spaces, and then whatever you land on, you get. I think it's a pretty fun way to visualize pulling. Of course, the rates are still pretty usual gacha rates. S rank characters and weapons are giga rare, A rank less rare, and B rank super common. At first, your odds aren't really super different pull by pull, but there are different mechanisms within the game board that are going to increase your odds of getting an S rank. And probably the most notable part of the NTE gacha is that there is no 50-50 on limited rate of characters, meaning that once you hit an S rank, you are guaranteed to get that specific S rank that you want. Neverness to Everness has one of the most generous launches in 3D gachas, with a ton of free pulls and currency in launch events, and also scattered throughout the game. Completing the main story and some side quests throughout the game will get you more than the amount of pulls that you need to pull any limited character that you want for your first on the account. And for your reference, hard pity is 90 pulls, with soft pity for characters being around 70. All of your pity for characters will carry over to other banners, so if you pull for 80 times on Nonali and you don't get her, and you do another 10 pull on the following character's banner, you will be guaranteed to get that character. The only pity that doesn't carry over from character to character is going to be the glider skins, vehicle skins, and character skin pities, which will remain and persist through reruns of those characters. So if you pulled 53 times to try and get Nonali's skin and you didn't get it, you wouldn't be 53 pulls in for the next character banner skin, but when Nonali returns in reruns, you would be 53 pulls in towards that skin. It's honestly a really simple system, That's pretty dang favorable, especially compared to other gacha games. Now, one last thing to mention is that there's another 2 currencies you get when doing pulls in NTE, and those are gotten on both regular uneventful pulls and character duplicates. By going to the mall menu, you can go to the fair exchange and trade in the gold warp pieces and silver lost pieces for extra pulls every single month. While I wouldn't recommend spending your warp pieces on pulls unless you have to, you should definitely try and get the 5 limited pulls every month and spend any extra you have on the monthly 20 arc pulls and 5 standard. These are kind of like a rebate on the pulls that you've done, and I think they're super helpful. I also didn't talk about this other shop earlier, but since we're in the mall, any extra fawns that you have can be spent in the hunter exchange for some goodies. Anyways, hopefully with this simple and definitely not brief guide, you're ready to hop into Neverness, Everness, and get ahead while you're playing. The game just recently came out, which means it's just about the best time possible to get into it and start exploring the beautiful wide open city. Even if you're not super into anything like combat, or if you're worried about character building, there's still an incredible amount of stuff to do throughout the beautifully stylized world that isn't going to require you to go look up a meta build for X, Y, and Z character. Thus, my sons and daughters and thus my children, it is here where I send you off. Get out there and go buy up those Subway sandwich shops so you can liberate those sandwich artists and turn their place of work into a respectable sandwich shop like Jimmy John's or Jersey Mike's. And seriously though, for the quality of ingredients, how is Subway so expensive? They used to have a $5 footlong and now they're like $9 with coupons.
Just really felt like getting that last little bit out there. All right, Tim, I appreciate you, but go through. All right. Well, that was good. I enjoyed that. I'm glad to have somewhat of an idea and see what Brax's experience has been so far before I go in and see what's going on and what is the and just don't mess up or leave any extra money on the table here. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, TBD. These characters aren't out yet. Maybe I should just wait, launch the game, and see who's out in the first place before I get crazy with any tiered out characters. Nonali and June. Is this what we're, they seem to be the 2 major players, and one of them is the seems like Nonali and Jiyun are like these, or Jiyan. I'm gonna need somebody to pronounce that thing for me. I'm usually pretty good, but if I haven't heard it before, it can be a little tough. Let's pull this bad boy up. Pull this bad boy up. I think my camera should be more than fine right up here. Get into the... Oh, well, and then we're going to compile shaders and do all of that. So we're going to chill for a second. Probably something I could have knocked out before this, but I always forget shaders are a thing in everything. Looks good. I hope that because it was just that one scene where he had like the character running, where the like running animation didn't look super hot. I'm hoping that's not indicative of the rest of it, because the rest of the game looked pretty good. It was just that kind of one scene where I had a little concern about it. It's the same concern I had when I saw, what was it? It was like the first Fable, or like the first new Fables, the newest Fable, one of the first trailers that came out with like actual gameplay, the run thing. Oh, great. We're here. Let me log in. Great. Great. Gonna do all this. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if you got sense of junk. Well, I would love to do this. I'm not seeing the email you're saying you're sending me, my man. Oh. No. 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 Yeah, you're gonna have to resend it. Let me see. Did I put this in right? I did. Let's see. Where's the junk? Did it sense my junk? Oh, let's see. Junk there. Ah, here we go. Now it sent it. Okay. No. Nope, that's not right. That is it. Be happy. All right, put in all the fun details about myself. Know just how old I am. Oh, this is going the wrong way. Yeah, that is correct. They said, "You're saying you're this old. Are you sure about that?" Yes, I'm sure that I am that old. Yes, I apologize. All right. That's logged in. All right. You got it removed? We good? All right. Now we can come back to everything. No, I'm not going to be the dude. No. I'm going to commit crimes as a lady. As intended on all gacha games. Which I've only broken that one time on Wuthering Waves. I don't remember if it was focused or not, but I definitely remember not being excited about it.
Oh.
Please stay safe and take proper precautions. Avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. Now, for detailed rainfall distribution by district.
This isn't rain.
Dang. All right. Popping off already. New Helio after 5 hours.
This is JTF Team 13. Search and rescue in Sector NH-19 is complete. Anomaly activity in the area is intensifying. We're trying to evac the recovered survivors ASAP.
Copy that. Second lockdown is
And they
about
really
to
got the
commence.
music going on this one, didn't they?
Evacuate immediately via the updated safe route. Current safe route is Greatness Street.
Hello? Hello? Signal's breaking. I can't hear it.
Damn it, stop him! Don't let him take off the black box gun! It wants me. It wants me to see clearly!
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Everyone do not look directly at the hypervortex.
Alright.
You make it sound so terrifying. Don't scare these poor dears. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous?
You know what they're doing, right? Then after you've kind of appealed to two different groups, and then you go child on here, which levels things out a little bit.
A lovely little appetizer.
Lacrimosa, protect the others.
And everybody got canines on there. It's starting to look like things that they're gonna make me want to do something. Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right. Phase jump. Here's my shift. Let's see. E is a redirect skill. Yeah, that's what I thought. See what this does. It throws cars. Alright, sick. That's actually sweet. I guess we're gonna get to experience each of these guys now. Pretty sweet. I don't know what I'm doing with him. But it looks like everybody's getting kind of like marked. Doesn't look like I'm doing as much as like.
Press the target.
I'm assuming that has something to do with the individuals who have the black under them. And for those who would like the dominatrix in their life. With intense jiggle physics. Oh, wait, she's got a giant cross like homie from Trigun, right? That's cool. I actually do like the like oversized weapon feel. Oh. I was gonna hit you. Alright. I mean, she would probably
us with the boring stuff here. Where's Song?
Over 3 hours since Hypervortex emerged, the Wertheimer Index in central New Helios is rising. Natural nullification is in effect.
The lesser
Continue
of
to search for the Nexus. Do not act rashly.
Cinematics? Maybe.
Something's up.
Oh, that's your voice? I probably would have expected
Someone from the Circle. What are you doing here?
a little bit more of like the
What am I?
sophisticated
Don't look at that thing.
more uppity type of thing with the long hair.
That perfect angle. How'd you find such a prime viewpoint?
Nullification of the Hypervortex has suddenly accelerated. I need to know why.
Found the Nexus. I guess the more you stare at its core, the faster the nullification. The anomaly that you can't look at? Surprisingly fragile.
What are you? What am I?
Careful! Bit of an emergency. Another unknown anomaly just appeared in New Helios. Yikes, this one's a problem.
Interfering. Interfering. Oh.
Nullified. Part of a surge? Well. Looks like. You're coming with me.
Yo, 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 this is the Rap King of Groth Island, aka the Sonic
Oh my
Dimension
gosh,
Lord.
the heavy auto-tune
Oh, this
already.
beat is my cup of tea. All right, here comes some more freestyle.
It's been over a dozen songs. Can't you switch to a quieter channel?
Travel up that way.
Quiet! I am the destined nemesis of silence. The bringer of cacophony!
Ring.
Oh, fine, fine. Since I won't be able to keep you company for much longer, I'll let it slide this time.
Oh, could it be possible that the supernatural abilities of espers have the same origin as anomalies?
The homology theory is one of the existing hypotheses in academia. Simply put, it suggests that Esper abilities are not powers derived from human functions, but rather powers granted to humans. As for whether these abilities share the same source or are in opposition to anomalies, still inconclusive.
Dang, they're really putting a lot of like story and cutscene into this. I was not expecting to have this much time
Oh,
just
how
on
time flies! We're already here!
introducing
Once you
the
get
plot
out, I'll have
to
one
a
less
gotcha.
fan.
That's crazy to me.
Never mind, sit tight. Let's go out with a bang. Mixed trajectory quantum drift. Can't let those uptight folks look down on you. Got a report due. Good luck, buddy.
Welcome to the Hetero Bureau of Anomaly Control. Nice to meet you. I am Nellie, the
Hi,
Secretary
Nellie.
General.
Hello, Miss Nellie.
The director is in the office right now. Please follow me.
Everybody's just like obscenely fine. That's crazy. Yeah, there you go. See, yeah, the walk cycles are actually great. They're fantastic, actually. Who would have thought?
This is the reception hall. It usually handles scheduled low-threat anomaly cases.
My bad, Nelly. My bad, Nelly.
Are these numbers related to the anomaly fluctuation in the city?
Yes. The Wertheimer Index measures how much an object deviates from reality. By monitoring the changes in the Wertheimer Index across different areas, we can respond to emerging anomalies.
The Wertheimer Index in the half-board strongly fluctuates. Unit 6 won't last very long.
Oh man, just a class 5? I thought I could finally have some fun.
I'll go ahead. See you at the site.
Yo.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Who's that?
None your business.
Ooh, Mr. Clever. Alright, what are we doing? We got things. It just says go. Hold Alt cursor. Miss. Okay, we're here. Hello?
Lavender! Oh, I mean, Miss Nellie. About the new containment safety protocol exam, I'll retake it tomorrow.
Seeing you so spirited, Mint, puts my mind at ease. Is this an anomaly for temporary containment?
A troublesome one sent over by a senior colleague. They haven't found a way to nullify it yet.
Yo, some of these angles are
The
fucking
higher-ups told me to put it in TempCon for now.
are tough. They're putting in extra work in this
Hey,
game.
are you the newcomer? Hello. Welcome to our team at the Bureau of Anomaly Control.
every cut's just for more. Oh, yo, that's wild. Yeah, I'm a
Wanna join
newcomer.
CSU? Stick with me in Unit 2. You'll be in good hands.
Mint, this is the director's guest.
All right, man.
Just kidding. If you're with the director. But if you ever want to join the CSU, feel free to ask me for a recommendation letter.
All right.
Not afraid to go.
Let's go.
That's good. Let's go. Let's do it. And those hips be swinging in these walk cycles, man. Hips be swinging. Man, another cutscene.
I just ran into Captain Bunsong, Lieutenant Sia, and Claudia Senpai from ETD. Could never get my eyes away from them. Looks like they're heading out on a mission. Is it an anomaly somewhere?
Mint, what's the second article of the confidentiality?
It's, not to inquire about information unrelated to
I really do hope like the world and stuff like feels as like open as some of these like scenes where they're showing it look like feels like you can do that. Like obviously the character that's able to
Mint
walk on
says
walls
everyone
and stuff.
has a
like,
unique scent, and she likes to nickname people based on what she smells. To her, you probably smell like Coco.
Coco?
Worst things in the world. In all honesty, she could have some tough goes of it. All right. Go ahead and walk behind or in
Director, the guest has
front, next
arrived.
to. There. It's always the part about like walking scenes. All right, we're just gonna gun it. All right, let's see who this director is. There she is.
The escorter from Groth Island has finally learned to be punctual.
Oh.
This should be our first official meeting. Let's skip the boring pleasantries and get straight to the point.
My shorts are super short. I'm wearing a corset, and I have
7 weeks ago,
stern
New
personality,
Helios experienced a Class 7 anomaly
buttoned-up version
disaster,
of Kafka.
Hypervortex. You appeared with an unknown anomaly, both undetectable by the Wertheimer Index. We have never seen anything like this. The Hypervortex was nullified, and Code Zero disappeared as well. You, who were brought back from the scene, have no memory of anything before your appearance.
No clue, but
During your observation on Groth Island, did you recall anything about the Code Zero or your past?
I still have no memory of anything before.
After the Hypervortex incident, the Code Zero reappeared briefly. You, having faced it at the scene, should understand its difficulty better than anyone else. Due to your unique connection and keen perception of anomaly nexuses, we hope we could join efforts in containing Code Zero.
That money?
This contract is both a shackle and an opportunity for you. Perhaps through pursuing Code Zero, you may uncover your past. Once the contract is sealed, no one can break its binding.
Do I get to choose? This is just how I put my name in. Alright, but... Alright, I don't know anything in this world, and I'm going to just sign a contract
Since Code
away.
Zero is
This
undetectable by the
just
Wertheimer Index, we
US
cannot predict
education
when
system
or
after
where
high
it will
school,
appear.
so.
What we can speculate is that it is highly likely to be drawn to anomalies of Class 7 or above. When it reappears, you will need to handle it together. In the meantime, you can settle in and work here.
You got a job. I mean, it's crazy to just be completely have amnesia and just
While
get
being
a
an
job
antique
just
shop,
by
it's
existing.
actually a team of anomaly hunters. Besides the Bureau, there are various groups and individuals handling anomaly containment and nullification, known as anomaly hunters.
I don't need to stay here for further observation?
Consider it a thank you for helping nullify the Hypervortex. Living in
Nope,
Hetero
we're gonna
will
put you
likely
right
be
to
more
work.
interesting than you
All right.
think. Nellie, send her off. Will do.
Thank you, Nelly.
Space anomaly. Initiate crisis response protocol. Containment
I
unit.
just signed my life
ID
away,
unit
and
for
now I'm
containment
already
breach.
having a huge situation. Also, Director Lady doesn't seem very fazed by this situation.
Containment breach! Anomaly 3707 in breach!
Alright, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna get to work.
I knew it. Recontain it as soon as possible.
Sorry, Director. I'm on it.
Though it's a low-threat anomaly, underestimating it will still lead to consequences.
Already a demanding boss. Alright, rolling in.
Is this another dimension?
Eat. Flying fish. Love it. Now, I don't know if this is going to be like a game where like I need to explore a lot or if I just need to kind of gun it. I'm assuming that these instances are kind of just spelled out for you.
Coco? Are you here to help?
Yes, you seemed troubled earlier.
Oh, you're the best. Once we deal with this thing, let me treat you to a feast.
Fair.
This anomaly has strong spatial abilities. Finding the Nexus in such a large area.
Nexus?
The key to containing or nullifying an anomaly is called a nexus. It's usually related to the anomaly's nature or cause.
I must have destroyed the Hypervortex's nexus at that time.
Must have.
Director, you're here. Coco and I will complete the mission.
She has never worked in our organization before.
Right away.
You know, there could be worse, like, tutorial companions than me. So far. I'll say that.
These things are called bioanomalies, aka oddities. They often have... Don't worry, Coco. I'll protect you.
Leave it to me.
Nah, fam. You got this. I just kept going. All right. Fine. Nothing to do with these. These just look cool. I mean, the game feels pretty good. I mean, really, there's not much flicking, but it looks cool for what you're doing. Which, in all honesty, it's really. No. You guys do any attacking, or do they just kind of let me fuck them up? Let homeboy
Fight it.
Let's just see what it hurts things in a radius. There we go. Again, doesn't it, like, it feels good for the most part. Notice, oh, these are just all, well, we'll deal with this in a second.
This should be the Nexus, right?
I mean, I just got here. You tell me, man.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, let's try to see if there's a reaction with the container.
All right.
Oh. No reaction. How did you know?
That's something. Allergies acting up.
Just intuition. The atmosphere.
Coco, you have amazing intuition. If I had even half of that, I wouldn't always be at the bottom in exams. Oh, I could even become an anomaly hunter, earning maybe 3 times, no, 5 times more than here.
Focus on the task and stop fooling around.
Yes, Director.
Oh.
It's so dark in this tunnel. Coco, don't be scared.
Yeah, let me just do the autoplay.
We need to find the Nexus quickly.
I do like kind of these like little instants popping in type things.
The space is changing again.
You can get a lot of variety. You don't really have to have like a full area. Dedicated to it. I prefer not too many. Like, if I'm walking down another one of these, I would probably prefer to not.
No signs of the Nexus here either.
No. Let's keep searching.
Like, this is where like having too many of these would be super repetitive, but well. This week's Spotlight, uncontested winner, the Gilded Butler. A round of applause for the ever graceful Mr./Mrs. Chappa. Behold, a gem not just good at housekeeping, but also top scorer in the anomaly socialization aptitude test. A cleaning expert who leaves no corner unturned. A master entertainer, excelling at all 24 board games. Dance, etiquette, catering service all around for your quality of life. Okay, this is just straight up an ad I'm reading here right now. Is flyer from Avon. Enjoy massive discounts on unbelievable prices. Certain aids. Okay, let's keep going. Guys, there. Okay. I was about to say one more of these. I'm gonna have Gonna have a bad time.
Unstable here.
Feels unstable.
Yeah, I can smell it too.
Use dodge before an enemy attacks. Dodging consumes stamina when it's inefficient. Dodge. A successful dodge triggers critical dodge and grants brief invincibility. Yeah, iframes. Got it. Critical riposte can be performed by using basic attacks shortly after triggering. Oh, okay. So dodge and follow up. Okay, bet.
Coco, don't you think there's something off about this place? It's so noisy and everyone's being so mean. Can't we give it a rest?
There you go.
Feeling good.
A little slow and tanky for that one, but that's fine. I would rather play like two smaller guys and work through that were attacking a little quicker.
Looks like we're getting closer to the Nexus.
If you still can't nullify the anomaly after...
Roger! Warriors can't take it anymore.
It's pretty cool. I like this.
Oh, Coco. At times like this, your voice is even more soothing.
Your voice is even more soothing.
Now I'm
It's
hearing
soothing.
it, but it sounds kinda ominous. Oh, and we heard some voices mumbling. It's getting clearer now.
You do have to kind of like be in a range for it. Okay, that was still range enough.
Let's finish this.
A little bit of a... It's cool. The animations are good. Again, combat's not super complex, but it's cool. It gets the job done. Gets the job done. And really, like in one of these launches games, some pretty cool stuff. I'm sure it's just gonna get more complicated as it goes.
Found it.
This frame? It looks...
I can feel it's different from the surroundings.
Then this must be it. Ugh, imagine if I nullify an anomaly even the seniors couldn't. Wouldn't I be more impressive than them? I won't be called a goofball anymore,
Wouldn't
right?
I be more impressive than them?
I'll assist you fully.
Thanks in advance. You're as warm as a cup of hot cocoa on a winter day.
It's a relatively interesting way of like giving the character an in-world excuse to yeah, get a riposte off that way. Press basic attack when the warning rings completely overlap with the target and trigger up parry. I don't know if I get what that was. Oh, is it? Wait, press E to cast a redirect skill, or press 2 to cast a support skill, and then hit to immediately trigger a parry.
My mistake.
That's... Yeah, let me do this in the game. Oh, there it was. Okay.
finish this.
Okay, and so I need to go
Watch the time.
that again. Propose. Oh, I missed it. That's on me. Oh. I did not even know that I had made like an option on that.
Leave it to me.
Okay. There it is. Nice.
Leave it to me, Mint.
Bring you in. Get there.
Excited? By hero!
Oh, I thought he hit that. No.
Here comes the whirlwind.
And get that. Nice. And sit back.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
That got a lot more engaging.
That was more fun. That was more fun. That's where the start of that gets. I understand now. I understand.
Why to get angry all of a sudden? Mint, Coco, over here!
I wasn't good at it, but I must be better. A lot of really cool colors. Like, they could do a lot of interesting things.
Here it comes.
There you go, parry. The iframes on that one, the impact frames look crazy on that.
Let me show you my secret move. Mint Super Duper Ultra 360. Whirlwind Slash!
Yo, bro.
Stubborn thing. It won't be nullified no matter how
Yeah,
much
these
I
girls
attack
already
it.
can take
Looks
out
like
like
we'll have to contain
freaking
it.
skyscrapers and just city blocks.
But now that I look at it, it's actually quite beautiful.
Just wanted to be known as beautiful.
It's been nullified.
Wait, what? It's nullified? What happened? How did that happen?
It heard your praise.
Huh? Just because I complimented it?
Maybe all it sought in existence was a sincere compliment.
Thank you, Mr. Picture Frame.
The emotional resident.
You handled the
praise,
situation well. Mint, take her to A-Bone later.
Oh,
That alone. will
Coco
get
is
you
going to
everything.
work at Hotori's senpai shop? Can someone else go with her? If Hotori senpai catches me again, I'll die.
All right, then this
I don't know if
containment
that's a
breach
good-
will count towards
good
your
die or a
performance.
bad die.
Please
kinda
allow me to
into it.
take Coco to A-Bone. Coco, no time to waste. Let's go.
Wait, take this. We'll use it to contact you.
Thank you for your help. Mint, let's go.
Mint, let's go. Why are you so
Her instincts with
looming?
anomalies is
Come
even
on.
stronger than in her records. We'll leave it to you. Hope that won't
I mean,
cause us
just-
any trouble.
Our director is still as rigid as ever. If you ask me, she might be just a little special. At least for now, she is on our side, right?
It's not far from here to A-Bone. If you're tired, you can rest in the car. I'll wake you up when we arrive.
again, there's a lot more work put into just the animation parts and like these cinematics than I was truly expecting to just start this game out with. I'm not saying that it's like overly a negative thing. I was not expecting this much time to be spent in the build up to this. Also, with everything that's happened so far, the last thing I'm expecting is to be able to start stealing, like just yanking people out of cars. Like that's just where I'm at. Okay, before I get started, I have to hit the bathroom. Hit the bathroom, get a little bit more water, and then we'll get back right in.
The weather is actually pretty nice.
Alrighty. Back and at it. And my chair could move a little bit more forward. So far so good. All right, let's see how this moves.
This is Bridge Crossings, the old town area with many famous old shops.
Is A-Bone in this neighborhood?
Yes, it's on the street here. Follow me.
Alrighty. Oh, I was like, am I coming around? What are we doing here?
This is my favorite scent when I'm out on duty.
That's
Coco, take a sniff too. The wood, the cherry blossoms and moss, the salty and bitter stone road, the warm
looks good.
crowd,
Very looks good.
and of course, the delicious smell of food in the sea breeze.
Oh, go this way.
This is the scent of Bridge Crossings. There are lots of great places to eat in this area. hookah candy at Hut over here.
Okay,
That's the plaza.
Yeah.
Does that tower have some sort of monitoring function?
Oh, here's the towers Brax
You mean
talked
the
about.
Wartimer Tower? Yes. The data orb you saw at the Bureau relies on these for real-time monitoring. But you don't know about the Wartimer Tower? Strange. I thought all major areas in every city had them.
I haven't seen these before.
Well, I'm an amnesiac.
This is my first time in Hetero.
Got it, got it. There's nothing good about the city anyway. Commutes are crowded, rent is high, and these big things are ugly, ugly, ugly. Not interesting at all.
Sure.
Huh? Did she misunderstand something?
The Wartimer Tower collects environmental data and calculates the current Wartimer index for the area using, some convoluted formulas. If something big happens, we at the Circle can respond quickly according to the readings.
Circle?
The BAC is also directly under the Circle, enforcing anomaly control. Besides that, there's the Egosh Court in charge of intelligence, the Seleno compound for containment, the Zero Gun Laboratory leading the research, and the Groth Island overseeing detention. The headquarters and the direct branches are scattered in the big cities, except for the Groth Island. Only a very few select people know where they are. But don't worry, Coco. Under normal circumstances, we won't have any dealings with that scary place.
Maybe it's best not to tell her I was on Groth Island before.
I love to get a Blizzy ice cream and munch on egg rolls while I wander around in the plaza when I'm on patrol here. Of course, we were on lunch break. Definitely not slacking off.
Oh, shoot, I can just do that here. Okay. I didn't realize. There we go. Anomaly commission unlocked. Press to open. Lead any one of the following anomaly missions. Like, again. This says it's like really hard. Like, is it something that I want to do that's super hard, or should I just? Okay. That's that way. So I guess like, well, we just. Let's just check it out. Why not? No. Hey, we should do the thing. We should do the thing. We should do the thing. We should do the thing.
The wind's just right.
Oh, cool. All right, but no, it's like I always get super into
It does look lively.
the
Is Avon busy as well?
Well,
side quest, but then like, you know, you'll unlock something that makes it like 10 times easier if you go to the main quest for 2 seconds. Wait. Something? Oh. In all honesty, probably. Oh no. Let's wait a second before
This alley looks pretty creepy.
let's let the game
Bones revenue.
teach us
Soon enough
things
to
before we
cover
start
renting a
diving
Grumble
into menus.
storefront on Hankaku Street.
Grumble?
Wait, it means a store on this corner where passersby can hear the owner's stomach grumbling.
Just walking here makes me want to leave as soon as possible.
A-Bone's business isn't great, and Hotori-senpai often ends up buying fake antiques at high prices. so the shop relies on accepting anomaly commissions from the city.
It's tough to make a living in a big city.
But everyone at A-Bone is a reliable anomaly hunter. Don't worry, Coco. With me around, Nanalie and the others will definitely look after you. Oh no.
What?
Nanalie. I promised to bring her a tail care spray last time. I left it in the car.
Then tell the car to come back. We'll go back and get it.
But it will delay safely guiding you to A-Bone. I'll bring it back from the bureau later.
I'll go to A-Bone first. You can go get your stuff. Don't worry, I'll get there safely.
I'll be right back. And you are the most understanding person in the whole wide world, Coco!
All right, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's not pressing on me yet. All right. Yeah. All right. We gotta go here. Also, we're not gonna be worrying about the dude who just got spit out of that, huh?
The door looks unlocked.
Oh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble doing that every time I want to open a door. I'm gonna straight up ult somebody.
Hello?
Skills somebody.
Anybody here?
Wonderful, Auntie. Everyone.
Over here.
Hello?
Hey, over here. Put the book back.
All right, here comes plushie number one.
Press me.
Oh, oof.
If you're looking for someone, press on me. But not too hard.
Okay. All right. Bet. Ring bell. Hey, everybody.
We have a visitor. Excuse me. Welcome to A-Bone. Are you here to buy antiques or discuss a commission?
Neither, really.
Coco, I'm here. Mint reporting back.
That took 2 seconds, Mint.
Morning, Mr. Adler. And Tagido. Have you been putting on weight? Tagido.
Mint, it's been a while. If our guest is with you, then...
Yep, here's the new member.
My apologies. You must be the appraiser our lady requested from the director, right?
Appraiser? I do have some perception of anomalies, but I'm not familiar with antiques.
Then that must be it. Allow me to introduce myself formally. I'm Adler, A-Bone's caretaker. And this is our restorer, Tagido.
Tagido?
Since we thought you would arrive later, Tagido and I were organizing the storage room. I apologize for any inconvenience.
No problem. I just arrived as well.
So, you're an appraiser. No wonder you're like an anomaly radar.
Many of the items A-Bone sells are anomaly artifacts, not just ordinary antiques. Rest assured, your ability will be put to good use here.
Recruit her as my minion.
If you mean as a minion, I must decline respectfully.
Coco understands oddity language. Tagido, don't underestimate her. Oh, Tagido!
Nice to meet you.
Yo, they really zoomed by Tagido's.
It took us a long time to understand Tagido, but now he won't be lonely. Tagido, please go and inform our lady that her guest has arrived.
Tagi!
at.
Please feel free to take a break. You've had a long journey. I'll prepare some tea.
Thank you, Adler.
I mean, really, I'm shocked at how many.
This little house is so delicate. Sorry, Mr. Adler.
It was my mistake for not placing the hospitable house properly. Mint, please don't blame yourself.
Adler, is there a way to undo our current state?
The hospitable house shrinks those entering through the door for convenient indoor tours. We'll return to normal in 7 minutes.
Looks like it's a friendly anomaly. Since we're here, its hospitality deserves a tour. Mr. Adler, may we?
I'd be happy to accompany you.
What the heck?
We have a slight problem. When shrunken, we appear as rather unwelcome things to others.
Tagido seems to think we're cockroaches.
I don't want to be a cockroach! Knock Tagido out!
Mint, our strength is also reduced.
So we can only endure the remaining minutes under bug spray!
Rest for a moment.
Bring your boy in. Oh shoot, you got a gun.
Let's go! Can you keep up with the wind?
I won't let you down.
It's definitely gonna be like a. Oh wait.
Then.
Oh, okay, that was the whole thing I should have been doing.
Selfless, formless. Difficult situation.
Act on, girl.
Let's finish this.
Here comes the whirlwind!
Rest for a moment.
Trust me.
Return to light.
Precise choice.
Leave it to me, Mint.
Alright. That was sloppy, but we got
Final blow! Let's settle this! Little otter!
All this racket early in the morning.
well, I remember this.
Tagido, what are you doing?
Recognize her a little bit.
Darn. Shouldn't have finished that last bottle last night.
Beautiful.
Where's the
beautiful.
hangover medicine?
Hungover, drunken businessman.
This is our new appraiser. A-Bone's antique evaluations depend on her.
From now on, I'll do my best.
I'll watch your back. With an appraiser, Hotori can stop buying fake goods, right?
You little brat.
Allow me to properly introduce everyone.
Doggy.
Tagido and I handle antique maintenance and logistics.
Doggy! Doggy, no.
Daffodil is responsible for security.
Hello.
Natalie, Sakiri, and Edgar handle most of the low-threat anomaly cases.
Hello.
When there's no work, you can join us. Not that we need the help. But if you want to be amazed, you can come along.
Anomaly cases interest me too.
And this is Hotori, the owner of A-Bone.
In charge of getting drunk every day. Cheers. I'll drink to that.
Tagido, grab her. 10 virgins for dinner. I'm going to teach this little one a lesson.
Doggy! Ooh! Doggy, doggy! Doggy! Ooh, doggy, doggy!
Wildin', bro.
Tagido, take good care of Coco. We made a promise, remember? Tagido, Tagi!
You worked all night, Mint. Please rest well when you get back.
I still have to work overtime. Oh, I'll head off now. Coco, remember to keep in touch.
Yes. Thank you for accompanying me. See you next time.
See ya!
Your accommodation has been arranged. Please follow me.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Is it in here?
Tadagi, Tadagi!
This way, this way. This way? Oh, shoot. There's a whole other area. Bet.
From now on, this will be your room. I hope you find it comfortable. Tagido also put in a lot of effort cleaning it.
Thank you, Tagido.
Thank you, Adler. And thank you, Tagido.
No need to be polite. From now on, you're officially a member of A-Bone. If you need anything, feel free to ask me.
Tagidado!
We'll leave you to rest now. Hope you enjoy your time at A-Bone.
I'm sure I will.
All right. When you use a Wertheimer tower, a raro phone booth, or bed in your room at A-Bone, weird or unconscious characters automatically. All right. Rest at the dorm. Oh. I need to get out of the Hobbit, out of the habit of hitting knee on everything. I'm gonna just skill everybody on the streets.
Thanks for the support.
There. All right. Consume fabricated dice or solid dice to gain movement points, then to move to the corresponding tile. Ending on a journey together to the tile guarantees the character turn at that time. When moving your character to a chest tile, you have the chance to immediately obtain S-class characters on board depending on the chest type. Apprentice chest, 0.2%. Hero chest, guaranteed 2 war pieces, 3%. Do that. Wait, you're gonna have me do a 1x roll? That's crazy. I'm gonna do the full tutorial. One pull is such a Hi guys.
Are you okay? Since this is our first meeting, why don't we take a photo together?
I have a feeling you'll never get used. You're never gonna get used. Yeah. Okay. I don't have the thing. Is this literally just to roll once? Okay. Equip newly obtained characters with an arc press to visit the arc. Arc research. Tiger special. Limited arc chance up. S and A arcs chance up. Try keys in the arc research program to obtain arcs. Featured arcs, please spend responsibly. Arc press to enter the arc exchange. You can exchange U00 and E obtained from anomaly nullification arcs in arc exchange. Some anomalies grant arcs when contained. Go to anomaly commission to challenge powerful anomaly. Please spend responsibly. Okay, we have no money, so we're not going to do anything. And this is just... This is less. This is a lot. This is a lot. All right. With that, we're going to call it on this for a bit. I'm getting a call. I'm getting the blowout to join the boys in the casino for a little gamble with friends. So we're gonna go and we're gonna try to leave this here, and then we're gonna pick this back up tomorrow for a bit, then maybe jump in and do some more of that. This is fun. This looks good. This is a good start. It's a really good start. I'm a fan of what they're doing there, for sure. I'm a fan of it. I am going to, however, call it just on the streaming for today, and then I'm gonna probably record, do some gambling and stuff, and then we'll look at we'll look at going back into this. So I'll see you all. See y'all tomorrow, round 1 probably. I'll try to be here. Later. Hello, hello. Check, check. Am I here? Check. Am I here? There I am.
What up? God damn it.
Not much. I was just streaming.
Oh, you were streaming?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of that. But I'm not right now, so don't worry about that. I did about 2 hours on this game.
What were you playing?
It's this new gacha game that's called Neverness to Everness. It is the worst name of all time.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad.
It's
you should just set your like Discord thing if you're streaming, so I'm not like fucking blowing you up.
I think it does set it in Discord with my status.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I think you had it on there.
My fault. You like that thing I sent you?
Yeah, well, I checked over there and I saw a hacker get online. I was like, oh, this is gonna happen again. So what
Hell yeah.
sucks is I recorded the first time we played.
Yeah.
And I didn't get any audio from the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of the audio stuff like has been really finicky on OBS. So I've had some.
Oh, bro, I thought I made that.
I've had some troubles on the whole. I've had some troubles doing the just with the audio because like sometimes it's just random shit. But I recorded a video this morning and